welcome back to the second segment of this turret tower sort of mini-series. So this is what I was referring to, where you use the triangle foundations as sort of an extra bit of reinforcement. So I don't really see the point in double foundationing and double walling and whatnot. I mean, it's perfectly fine if you do. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything like that, but at the same time, it won't stop people who are going to get into the base and raid it and whatnot anyways. So look, it's up to you. The more you put into it, the more delay there's going to be, but ultimately if someone wants to get into your base, they're going to. This turret tower is obviously quite large. The overall footprint is smaller than the previous video's turret tower, but the upscaled amount of turrets and whatnot is definitely increased. So for those of you who haven't watched the first video, I will quickly reiterate a couple of rules in regards to turret towers. Despite my, I guess, lack of experience and lack of actual interest in them, I will show a couple of tips and tricks with these anyways. So one, some of you may have noticed I've actually got regular auto turrets put in here, and you're probably thinking, well, why would I do that when I've got a whole bunch of heavies? Keep in mind this is without tech, so for those of you who haven't got any tech grams yet, this is probably more your style, but I've also got auto turrets here and auto turrets at the very top. The reason for this is because when you've got every other turret set to survivors and tamed creatures, or survivors and mounted creatures, you obviously don't want the enemy to be able to drain your turrets and then just blow to smithereens, right? Well, if they've got rockets, then if you've got your auto turrets set to wild creatures, then clearly the enemy can't drain your turrets without dropping wild creatures on it. So if they figure out that they're set to wild creatures, well, too bad, so sad. If they don't figure it out, then it's all the better for you, because if they try to rocket it, then you've got these turrets that, even though they're set to wild creatures, they will still shoot the rockets. I'm not sure as to why that is actually a thing, but it is. So if they shoot from below, you've got a whole barrage of turrets here that, as long as they're set to high range, they should be able to shoot the rockets before the rocket gets close enough to damage anything. Auto turrets at the medium section on catwalks, just to try and avoid blocking as much line of sight as possible. So medium segment around here, making sure to keep that segment fairly open, just to make sure that, again, you don't block line of sight. And then auto turrets at the top on a ceiling in each corner to stop any rockets from being shot from above. So that's all they're there for. Just set all your auto turrets to wild creatures, and they won't be able to drain those turrets. But once the heavies are drained, obviously they will then just run up and C4 and whatever else as soon as they realize that the auto turrets aren't going to shoot them. Secondly, just make sure that all your turrets are pin coded. So this isn't hard to do, obviously. We'll go to set pin code and put in the code there, or actual copy settings, set pin code to all turrets in range. Done. So they're all pin coded exactly the same. Done and dusted, easy peasy. Third tip is staggering your hatch frames. So there's two ways I've done this in this video. There's one with the star pattern in regards to the triangle foundations. As you can see, I've put one on the left and then one. Come over to the other side, one on the left and then one on the right. And not only are they staggered left to right, they are also staggered up and down. What this means is that I'm going to have more turrets facing me and less turrets having blocked line of sight. So although technically speaking, yes, they might drain your turrets faster, but they will be dishing out a hell of a lot more damage in burst fire. And then same if the enemy happens to be below. I mean, look at the amount of turrets that I've got facing me, whereas if I had them all facing the same way, I'd have a whole bunch of blocked line of sight turrets. Same deal happens when I go from above. So yes, one or two might be blocked with line of sight, but ultimately I can see a lot of turrets, and the ability of me seeing them means that they can see me. So this is about as far as I would go with a turret tower. I might If you guys wish, just leave it in the comments if you want me to go one step further, and I'll do a turret tower design that incorporates tech turrets. Again, I shouldn't have to show you how to build this. This is so straightforward. If you wish to double up with foundations and walls and door frames and whatnot, you are welcome to do so. I'm not going to have any qualms in regards to doing that. If you have the resources to burn and want to sort of put it towards something and you want to build, well, a turret tower is probably just as good as anything else to build, to be perfectly honest. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is the upgraded version of the previous video. If you haven't seen that one yet, go and check it out. And just leave a comment in the segment below if you want me to step it up one more time, and I will go to the tech phase, and along with these it will be a bit more assault based. And just while I think of it as well, the reason why you put more turrets down below as opposed to up high is because most of the things that people are going to try and soak with will be down low. Okay, so that's very straightforward, very basic. That's why there's more turrets down below than there is up high. The total turret count, I think, was 72. So 72 turrets. So you've still got 30 odd slots to put in tech turrets, put in Species X, etc. Or just take out a couple of these to put in a tech turret every now and again. It's completely up to you, because obviously a lot of the soakers do not like tech turrets. Stegos, on the other hand, are apparently broken as hell at the moment. So I'm not sure what the deal is there, but yeah, I don't normally delve into the realm of turret towers because, well, Arthropleura, because Mech, because Titans, like it's all stuff that, in my opinion, it has taken away, you know, a lot of fun in the game. So, or at least in terms of rating. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.